Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Johan Oviedo will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The shortstop.
Striding in is Javier Baez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nagowski is there, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Sharp ground ball to third. Arenado has it over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So now here is John Nagowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Hot shot to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
3-2.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. DeYoung leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate now is Paul Goldschmidt. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-2 now. The full count offering.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Carlson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
In now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, and He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is there. One pitch, one out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johan Oviedo. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Count 1 and 2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, John Nagowski.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters.
The catcher, Tony Walters.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Chopped in front of home plate. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Here's Jason Hayward now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring
あら、
position with
鈴
2
木
down.
さん起きてましたか。たびたびこんばんは。恒例の深夜メジャーですね。
The 0-1 offering lifted down the line in left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the
て
inning
か、
is
ゾイ
over.
ルさんまだやってるんですか。
2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the
まあ
best
明日は
offenses
明
around
日
this
というか
season.
今日は
They entered the
6 時
day's
半ぐらいに
contest
起きよう
leading
か
the
なと。
major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will
まあ
often
2時
pass
ぐ
due
ら
to
いです
rest.
かね。2時ぐらいに寝て6時に起きてって感じですかね。
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way.
ああ。
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off speed pitch just missed inside.
あとアランさんのね配信が明日というか今日あるのかですね。
He's gone to the well with that pitch
本
3
体
times in
の
a row.
読み
I'm
込みが
interested
悪
to
い
see
から
if he
ね
changes it up right here.
あれが
Good
治るん
sinker
かどう
there
かで
gets
すけ
him
ど。
swinging for the first out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come.
Young.
Next to hit is Paul DeYoung. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
このシンカーがまた捉えにくいですよね。
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swinging
Wow.
bunt. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
多分レンズがやられてきてるからね、クリーニングせんと、多分難しいんちゃいますかね。まあ DL 版やったらできるみたいですけど。あー、甘いけど、レフトフライか。だいぶ甘かったですね。真ん中のカーブ。
DeYoung is off at first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
なかなか低めに来てるな。
He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he misses 2-1.
どうでしょうね。まあだいぶ使ってるからやられてきてるんかもしれないですよね。確かに寒いのもあるかもしれないですけど。またもやファーボール。
So stepping in is Matt Carpenter, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down strikes in his first at bat. No balls and 1 strike.
全然使ってないやろ、あっちゃ。さっきのカレーうまそうじゃないですか、あれ。普通や言うてましたけど。うわ、際どい。
On an 0-2 pitch like that, maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked.
やばい。なんとかセーフ。
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
ライトフライか。
He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
見た目は確かにうまそうですけど。
Walks, but no damage. More ahead from St. Louis right after this.
食べたらそうでもないですか。波って書いてましたね、あれ。
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nagowski has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 8.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Ian Happ flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
これやばい。抜けそう。抜けてもさ。やりますな。そうなんですか。甘口。話し合いで。オビエドさんっていうんですかね、この人。オビエド。
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
鼻毛伸ばしや。やばい。どこまで行ってんの。危ない。 たまに送球がね、鼻毛もたまに切らんと伸びまくりますからね。かといって切りすぎてもね、鼻水の通りが良すぎてダメなんですよね。ほどほどにしとかんと。うわー、なんとか間に合ったか。
What an effort on the running play to end the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt.
鼻毛も確かに伸びるんですけど、眉毛もよう伸びますよね。髪の毛が伸びるんと一緒で。ゴッソを使い、ゴッソ。鼻毛切りですか？小さいハサミで切ってますけどね。ああ、マスクしてるから。まあ、結構伸びるの早いですよ。結構伸びてるなみたいな。かといってね、ツルツルに切り倒してもダメなんですよ、あれね。スキン野郎が鼻毛切り。ゴッソって何なんすか？鼻毛カッターとかですか、それ。
Now into the box, Austin Dean worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with
なかなか
2
捉えに
strikes.
くいな。
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
鼻毛をブチッと引っこ抜く。引っこ抜いたら余計伸びるんちゃうんすか？そうでもないんすか？めっちゃ痛そうですけど。血が出そうですけど。あ、そんなんあるんすか。鼻毛をごっそり抜く。鼻に詰めるテープ。痛そうですけど。そうでもないんすか。毛根から抜くから。そらやばそう。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
ちょこちょこなんか小さいミニバサミで切ってますけどね。
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
まあそれでもすっきり取れそうですね。
He said they will continue to struggle.
まあ接着剤のような。
Stepping up is David Bodie. He'll start off the fifth in
まあ
this one.
確かにつるっと取れそうですね。
First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
かといってツルツルにしてもね、鼻水がもろに垂れてくるでしょ。とりあえず剣にやってみた。どんな感じかですか。
swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
鼻の通り良すぎて逆にやばいんちゃいますかね。まあ、鼻毛も一応はね、そういう埃予防というか、まあ意味がある感じですからね。まあツルツルにしたいっていうのもわかるんですけど。確かにね、鼻水の通りが激しくなるんですよ。天国に到着。ダイレクトに鼻水が垂れるでしょ。
That'll bring up Tony Walters as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
よいしょ。
And there's out number 2.
そんなこと気にならんくなるくらいの激痛が。マスクの中が鼻水だらけ。べちゃべちゃなるんちゃいますか。呼吸するか余計にぬくもって鼻の通り良くなるでしょ。なんかほどほどにしとった方がいいと思いますけどね。まあ、ツルツルにしたい人はもうええと思いますけど。特に冬場はね、どうしても温度差でね、鼻水出ますからね。で、また風邪ひいたりして鼻水出るようになったらやばいんですよ。噛んでも噛んでも出ますからね、あれ。どんだけ出るねんっていう。自動吸引機で吸いたくなるぐらいの大量の鼻水が出ますから。
Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
本当はすね毛の脱毛用の鼻に仕掛ける。あちゃー。そら痛いですわ。すね毛とかでもあれなんかクリーム塗って置いとったらつるっと取れるとかになるらしいですね。なんか CM でやってましたけど。いちいちそらんでもなんかクリーム塗ったくて、しばらく待っとったらスーッと毛が取れたとか言って。なんか YouTube の CM 流れてましたよ。ゴッソは鼻用や。そうなんすか。まあ、ツルツルにしたい人はやってください。ああ。全部嘘やんか、そうなんすか。なんかクリームみたいなのをね、塗ったくって、数分待って置いとって、 タオルで拭いたら毛がパサッと取れたりとか、ほんまかいなみたいな。全然痛くないとか言って。やらせ動画ですか、あれは。
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Paul DeYoung is in with one away now as he swings and
出会い系アプリ。なんか、名前なんでしたっけね、あれ。確かにそれ系も多いですね。ちょこちょこ流れますけど。クリーム塗って一回洗って全部抜いて、クリーム塗り直してそこに抜いた毛を混ぜただけや。そんなトリックですか。なんか塗ったくって拭くだけで取れるとか言って。YouTube もよう流れますよね。おーしゃー。今ピッチャー当たりそうでしたね。
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth.
出会い系を利用しとる。そんなもんなんか全然利用してないですけど。勝手に流れてくるんですけどね。18歳未満はお断りです。
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
前も言ってたひろゆき切り抜きチャンネルですよね。やたら流れてきますけど、あれね。どんだけ流れてくるねんっていうぐらい。切り抜きとか言って。あー、詰まった。
And he brings it down to end
ど
the
ん
inning
詰ま
as
り。
the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cards strand a couple. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
わしのによう流れるのが基本スマホゲーム。スマホゲーやってるからじゃないですか。あれも勝手にそういうので判断して流れるらしいですけどね。どういう動画を見てるのかとか。副読書の CM、そんなんあるんですか。やろうな。自動で判断するんですよ、あれ。この人はこういう系を見てるから、これ系の CM 流せみたいな。
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their
だからね、エロいのばっかり見とったらエロいのが出てくんちゃう。大量に。
At the plate now, Jason Hayward.
いや、あれはあの人の関係じゃないと思いますよ。たまたま何回かひろゆきさんの見てから、ひろゆきチャンネルがやったら流れてくるんですよね。ひろゆき切り抜きチャンネル。この食材は食べるなとかなんかね。これはあかんとかどうのこうの。あれも一回流れ出すとやたら来よるからね。K 丸チャンネルさんの影響じゃないと思いますけどね。あの人もなんかいろいろやってますけどね。
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
金かける。
Misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
ツイッターもなんか見てるとなんかエロいのが、エロ漫画っていうかなんか、そういうのがちょこちょこ流れますね。
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the base.
よっしゃ、エロといえばケン。
That will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 1 apiece.
全部ブロックしまくると、最終的にエロが残る。あっちゃー、ブロックしても意味ないじゃないですか、それ。エロといえば鈴木。あっちゃー。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
15。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0 and 1.
鈴木さんはでも猫系のツイートを読みますよね。猫好きですよね。あ、確かに猫は可愛いですよね。見てるだけで癒されるというか。
Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1 and 0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2 and 0. 3 and 0 now.
犬よりはね、犬はあんまり好きじゃないですね。
Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3 and 1.
スマホゲー以外の広告といえば、競馬とボートレースと株、必勝法。競馬とかは見ないですね。ああ、セカンドゴロ。
first, 2 gone.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets
な
on
か
him
な
in
か
a
やっぱ打
heartbeat.
てんです
Nice
ね、こ
job
の
to
人。
stay with it though, and
い
then
やー
make
で
the
も
out
もう
at
100
first.
球じゃないですか、よう見たら。
The pitch. Austin Dean is at
つい
the
に
plate as
100
he looks
球
at ball 1.
超えました。猫好き女子の狙いや
Ball and a strike.
そっ
You
ちなん
rarely
です
see a
か。
pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and
副
man,
業の
as a hitter,
CM、
probably
あ
a
あ、
good
副
chance you're
業
not going
ね
to。see that pitch again.
なんかをやったら、本業より稼げるとかなんかう
No
まいこと言
offer
って
on
ます
that
けど。
one. 2 balls and a strike.
犬は食い
One
もん。
run, 4 hits, and no errors so
犬は
far for
食
the
い
Redbirds.
もんって。
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
This is a good at
簡
bat so
単に
far
副
here
業
with
が
the
で
two
きます
away.
とかなん
If
かう
you're
ま
going
い
to
こ
go
と言って
down
ます
1,
けど
2,
ね。
3, at least make the guy work for it.
空き
He's
時
doing
間
that.
で
He's
稼
even
げ
got
ますよと
himself
か
into
ね。
a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball
まあ
4.
都
and
合
they
の
have
ええこと言
themselves
って
a
ます
two-out
けど。
base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really
ク
didn't
ズみ
want to
たいな
challenge
の
him.
が出てく
And
る。
I'm really
うん。
surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
And now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Dean, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside 2-1.
動画を見てイチャモンをつけるだけで、ああ、クレームの仕事ですか。あとあれです、YouTube のなんか、登録の人数とか、再生回数増やす仕事あるらしいですね。クレーマー募集。ありましたね、それね。最悪の仕事じゃないですか。クレーム入れて金もらうって。なんかあれでしたね。再生回数か登録者か、そんなの、あっちゃ。ああ、アンケートね。あれ適当になんか押して飛ばしてますけど。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
確か何万でしたかね。なんか書いてたんですけどね。何万か出したら登録者が増えるとかなんか。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
登録者とかそんなんも金で買う時代ですよとか言って。
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
3 balls and a strike to the
や
Chicago
ら
leadoff
かし
hitter.
ゃないや
He's
ろ。
had great command
しゃあ
all
ない
day.
やろ。
Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. DeYoung calls for it. He's got
ああ、
it
でも
one away.
YouTube もね、いろんなあるから、すごいですね。
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
ああ、でもあんな押すだけで見れるっていう、どういうあれになってんか知らないですけどね。サーバーとかすごいんでしょうね、あれ。あんだけの人間が見とるからね。常時誰かしら見とるから。ツイッチ見てて YouTube のアンケート。うわお。ライトゴロ、ライトゴロ。 あちゃー。あー、やばいな、これ。スタミナが。あ、走りよった。これはアウト。よっしゃ。これは全然遅いですね。
Two out, nobody on. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
なんとかこの回は抑えてほしい。セーフやろ。それは多分言うなと思いましたわ。
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
なんやかんやこの人もよう抑えてますね。もうちょい打たれるかと思ったんですけど。よっしゃ。7回終了。もう向こうのピッチャー帰るでしょ。あ、変わった。あ、ワークマン。ブランドン・ワークマン。ワークマンもええの打ってますからね。手頃で上質なものがね。プロクレーマーとして言う社長か。あー、ワークマン、よし行くぞ。ワークマンはね、ちょこちょこ行きますけど、前も新しいジャンパー買いましたけどね、もうボロボロやったからね。ねえ、あれがストライク。すごいな。ナックルボール、カッターストレート。ああ、この人そういや、レッドソックスおったんちゃいましたかね、前。そういや、なんか覚えてますね。なんか抑えで使ってたような気がするんですけど。うん、確かそうでしたね。この投げ方。ああ。カブスに行ってたんですね。今のも合ってるけど。
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
ねえ、またあれストライク。すごいな、この審判。あれはボールでしょ。 で、これはボールじゃないと思うんですけど。今のがストライクと思うんですけど。
We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
多分今入ってると思うんですよね。入ってますやん。すごい審判。ドカジャンじゃないっすよ。雪山でも登れるようなジャンパー打ってますからね。完全な雪国仕様の。めちゃくちゃぬくいですからね。値段がまたそんな高ないんですよね。まさによし行くぞじゃん。まあ薄手のやつもあるし、ごっついのもあるしね。幅広いですよ。あー、そうだ。まあ上からズボンとかね、靴下とかもあるし。靴下がなんかえらい、めちゃくちゃぬくいとか言って、なんかニュースになってましたけど。そのくせ値段がまた安いからね。よう売れますよね。
Genesis Cabrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now the first pitch.
なんやかんや8回ですね。すごい髪型。うわぁ、際ど。めっちゃチリチリじゃないですか、この人。おー。カブレラさん。
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win
い
or
や
lose
ー、
a
オ
game.
ビードさんも
He
な
pitched
かなか良
awfully
かった
well
で
this
すね。
one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
In now, Tony Walters. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
相手のピッチャーもなかなか打てなかったですからね。バルガス。
First pitch on its way. He swings and grounds it to short.
ショートゴロ。
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, still tied 1 apiece. Jonathan Holder is on to
さ
pitch out
す
of the
がに
bullpen in the
氷が
bottom
溶けて
half
き
of
ま
the
した
eighth.
ね。
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
よいしょ。氷を頭に巻いててね。
He comes set. Here's the 0-0
熱
pitch.
対策ですよね。
Just off the outside as he can't catch the
まあ
corner.
COD
As
じゃ
mentioned
ない
earlier
か
in the
ら
broadcast, this
そ
game
こま
has the
でなら
potential
ないん
to
ですけど、
result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone
COD の時は
conclusion.
やっとかんとね、まあ頭痛なってくるからね。最悪酔いますからね、COD は。
It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Bodie backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Next up, Matt Carpenter. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Edmundo Sosa steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. One home run and 6 RBIs.
やられやすいですよ。なんともない時はいいんですけどね。たまになんか酔いますね。まあ、動きが速いからね。まあ常にこう見まくるから余計目が疲れるんですよね。あれを一日中やれる人ってすごいなと思って。まあ一日中やればそらレベルも上がりまくりますよね。
Fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on.
あっちはね、全然大丈夫ですよ。お、これいったんちゃいますね。おっしゃー。勝ち越しホームラン。いやー、いきなり出ましたね。
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
抑えを準備します。あちこちホームラン。
Into the box, Austin Dean, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
まさかほんまに打つとはね。
Looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's
もう
still
ついに
well in
9
striking
回ですから
distance.
ね。
Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Mundo Sosa will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 63, Edmundo.
Harrison Bader will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
ちょっと守備チェックしましょうか。いやー、1番から。ライト。カブス打線でも気は抜けんだろう。まあね。最後まで、わからんかね。センター、レフト。70、84。ああ、いけそうですね。セカンド、一塁。で、あとは、まだちょっと準備できてないですね。と言いながら打たれる。いきなり打たれるっていう。これまた走ってくるんちゃうんすか。まあ左同士やから。やっぱ左が苦手っぽいですね。ランナーもそこまで速くはないですね。まあでも走らんとは言い切れないですけど。送ってきよった。さすがに送りバント。このバッターでも足速そうですよね、なんか。ファール。またもやバント。これはちょっと無理。これで3番、4番と。ノーヒットとはいえ怖いですね。かといって歩かすのもね。左が得意なんや。ってことはちょっと変えましょうか。
Giovanni Gallegos answers the call from dugout as
さ
he'll
あ、
try to
抑えの
record
ピ
the
ッ
final
チャーです。
2 outs of this one.
Giovanni Gallegos.
He's set. Here it comes. As he
う
looks
わ
at a
ぁ、際
fastball
どい
that
な。
misses off the plate for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2.
怖い
He's
で
got
す
so
な。
much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
よっし
Swing
ゃ
and a miss, and they'll dodge a major
あれ
bullet
を
that
振って
time.
くれると助かりますね。
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Ian Happ.
うわ、
Batting
危ない。
left-handed here as he takes a look at strike
4
one.
番ですか
Base
らね。
knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second.
最後は
And
三
a
振
great
で
job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
連敗ストップですね。
Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals
い
came
や
through
ー、
late,
危なか
taking
っ
the
た。
lead in the 8th to secure the
ほんま
victory.
に1点
Genesis
差やったから
Cabrera
ね。
gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
いやー、さすが抑えですね。三振が取れるのがいいですね。
Our final lines. えらい上がりますね。うん。これでなんとか、連敗止まってから次がホワイトソックスですね。まあ、借金チームやからまだそこまで強ないでしょうけどね。うん。これで3ゲーム。ああ、ホワイトソックス最下位なんですね。うん。ああ、ダイヤモンドバックスか。よいしょ、さあ終わりましょうか。2時前ですね。 ホワイト。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。